All right, let's get a shot to see what's moving after hours.
All right, Dave, we have a bunch of earnings once again this afternoon. Meta, Ford, ServiceNow, and Align Technologies. Let's kick it off with Meta. You can see the stock off nearly 12% here after hours. A company reporting an earnings miss, also softer revenue guidance. Its revenue from its Reality Labs also missing expectations because people simply aren't buying headsets. We just heard that from analyst Brent Thill. Taking a look at the performance here over the last 3 months, you can see the stock off just around 18% over the past year, off 58%. Here we are today, right around 52-week lows. Mark Zuckerberg also making some headlines about headcount plans when it comes to Meta. He's saying that he sees the headcount at the end of next year, the end of 2023, around the same level as what we just saw at the end of the third quarter of 2022. So certainly reining in any hiring plans that the company had, and you can see Meta off just around 12% after hours. Let's take a look at Ford here. Shares off just around 1.6%. When you take a look at the quarter numbers, it wasn't that bad. Revenue beat at $39.4 billion, but adjusted EPS coming in a bit light. Ford also saying that it recorded a $2.7 billion charge on its Argo stake. Over the last 3 months, you can see the stock actually barely in the green, up just around 2% year to date. Totally different story. You can see shares off around 38%. Let's take a look at ServiceNow. That stock jumping after hours, up nearly 12%. EPS coming in better than expected at $1.96 a share. Adjusted revenue at $1.93 billion. CEO Bill McDermott, he has been named to the chairman post. He's going to be succeeding founder Fred Luddy. Taking a look at some of their guidance, though, missed just by a bit. Fourth quarter and full year subscription revenue coming in just a bit light. Looks like the street, though, shrugging that off. You can see shares up just over 11.5%. And Align Technology rounding it out there. Shares sinking 18%. This is the maker of Invisalign. Taking a look at some of these numbers, earnings coming in a bit light, 136. The estimate was for 217. Revenue, $890 million. Estimate was for $973 million. A couple of things from the CEO in this earnings release. He talked about the weaker macroeconomic environment, also weaker consumer confidence, that having a direct impact on his business. Also, Dave mentioning the strong dollar, something that we've heard from a number of these CEOs that have reported over the last couple of weeks.
We certainly have. One of the stories of the year. Thank you, Shana.